Come along as we have a private tour of St. George's Fireworks Factory in Malta. One of the first things we see when we walk up is a 24-inch shell of shells sitting out to dry. They manufacture fireworks from July through May for their feast at the end of June. This is George. He's one of the volunteers that make fireworks. All of the workers in these factories volunteer their time. None of them are paid. George is doing a process called spiking, which involves wrapping twine around a cylinder shell for reinforcement.
He almost does 300 of these.
Wow. So that takes them all year to get ready for June.
From July till end of May.
Wow.
Because then by the end of May, everything stops just to prepare.
How many steps a day does he get?
Which is everything here.
This room are these mics.
Yeah.
Those are from an accident in 1984.
Oh,
1981.
1981.
Two people died in this room.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, those are the stars.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Those when they got lit up, they fired and just marked the.
Wow.
These are the traditional Maltese custom.
You'll see all of these shells over here still need to be closed and spiked. These will all be part of their finale and all be chained together.
There will be almost 2,500 of these.
Wow. 2,500, one after another chained together.
I gotta come.
Malta is known for their cylindrical shells. However, you'll see here they also make ball shells. These are all willow shells, and on the wall you'll see some different star plates and presses. Outside you'll see various stars that are drying, and if we spin around there's also some shells over here. The only thing they import for making fireworks is the ball casings. Everything else is manufactured on the island. For example, once the grapes are harvested, they also harvest the vines in order to create charcoal. And then that charcoal is used to make black powder. You'll notice throughout the tour a lack of machinery because they do most of the processes by hand. This is an example of paper they use to wrap the shells. This is actually leftover bags from feeding cattle that they cut up and then use it to paste onto their ball shells.
So no machine.
No.
Here he is explaining that Italians brought fireworks into Malta, and so the naming convention still follows Italian language. For example,
this A means blue as well.
Okay. Huh.
It doesn't mean, normally we write B because A is azzurro in Italian.
Yeah.
V is verde.
Yeah.
So it's green.
Green. Yeah.
We still use the traditional way of writing. For example, this color, since purple, we do not use the letter P. That sign symbolizes purple.
Okay.
I was explaining to them, Simon, that for example, the father has a formula and the son has a formula.
Yep.
They don't share it between them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or else they do, but they don't tell you exactly the whole story. Someone always leave that
little
part
detail out. Yeah.
little detail out.
Leaving their formulas here.
Yeah.
Especially here in Ħallija. We are
Yeah,
the two that shared information in the beginning. Nowadays, we don't share that sort of information.
Yeah, purple's a great example.
Yeah.
The
Very
purple.
vibrant purple.
For example,
Blues.
these two are two different types of gold.
Yeah.
Purple, pink, green, white and red.
So what, half and half? Is that the line?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what that
means. Makes sense. Yeah.
The simple way.
Right. Sometimes it's the easiest way.
Yes.
All the stars you see on the ground here are waiting to be placed into shells and basically produced into the finalized product before June. And check out these shell inserts for a shell of shells.
Yeah.
So what were you saying about the recycled material?
Yes, everything is recycled. For example, this is bag. This is the bag for the animal feed.
Oh, okay.
So everything is recycled. And,
That's cool.
Yeah.
It makes
that's
sense.
Yes,
Like,
and it's quite
Small
a good,
island is what you have.
but that's another problem since farms are always shutting down and
farms are shutting down, and whatever they are importing is not much more on this paper, this type of paper.
Like the...
This is of Andrews.
Andrews feeds.
Andrews feeds. In Malta there's Andrews feeds. So all the factories have Andrews feeds paper.
And that's what you use to wrap the shells.
Yeah, but now
It's
they
like-
are importing stuff which is in plastic,
Yeah,
degradable, and you won't find this anymore.
Right.
Even farmers are selling
The farmers, oh, it's like a
are
chain
selling
with-
these now.
Yeah.
Well, right, they're trying to capitalize on it too.
Exactly.
Yep.
I love
Wow.
the code stuff.
We were here at the end of April, so everywhere you look, you just see shells drying and being prepared because they have to finish everything by the end of May. And it's really fascinating because the island of 500,000 people has 35 different firework factories. So there's another 34 of these I did not get to go to.
Only Malta know what it is.
No, not even in Malta. They know.
Hanging from the ceiling, you'll see various different parts for traditional Maltese wheels. This process is called pasting a shell. A lot of times in China and other countries, you'll see pasting machines. Here, he's doing it all by hand using those feed bags and a homemade paste recipe of water, flour, and salt. How long have you been making shells?
كم لك تعمل؟
How long can you like
kelli 18, 33.
So
Shek
he's
15 naħseb.
almost 15 years.
15 years.
From 18 years old.
Okay. Right
From the
on.
age of 18 till now.
Issa,
He's getting married in a month's time and he's not preparing for it. He's always here.
Oh, that's not for his wedding?
Sorry,
No.
that's his first wedding, and he's going
okay.
to marry his wife in the coming month. But still,
Well, then he can shoot that at his wedding.
no, they're not allowed to be
No, I-
shot in weddings. These fireworks.
Yes, another good.
Oh, I figure.
Another thing is in Malta that these big mortars and shells can only be done in the feast or against the fireworks festival.
Okay.
When
That
you
makes
have a
sense.
wedding or something, they don't give you the permit.
And here's a quick look inside of the black powder bunker. We didn't spend a lot of time here, but you'll see just various trays of black powder. And lastly, we get to take a look inside of their main bunker, which contains all of the finished shells. So check out these blast walls. These are 6 feet thick of limestone to contain any blast if something were to detonate in this bunker. So check out all of these finished shells. You'll see groups of them that will be chained together. And the crazy thing here is there's still a month left for them to produce, and this will get so much more full in the coming weeks.
The inventory.
This is the
So
code.
these are villages in Malta.
Okay.
Attard, this is Gozo,
Yep.
this Baltan, and so for example, this means Attard. So when you see this dot, this means that this shot is
Yeah,
for that feast.
exactly.
This one is for, so this triangle, this is for their own village, which is San George.
Got it. Yeah.
Lines, dots. That's awesome. Great system. It works.
It works.
It works.
If we go back outside, you'll see some additional bunkers, and these all contain different chemicals for manufacturing. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of this over 100-year-old Maltese fireworks factory. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you do not miss future content.